The school year doesn't stop during East Conference. We still have a month and a half left. So right after spring break, we started contacting the International Space Station. This project came to me by Miles Boomer. He loves space and he's loved it ever since he was young. So Mr. Stallings and Miles contacted us and he asked if we could partner up to do this project. Ham radio is a technology that uses waves to contact people. There's this gentleman and he lives in Springdale. He's also blind, but he is great at ham radio, and every day at 9 a.m. he'll go outside where his ham radio setup is and he'll try to talk to some people. It's cool that we get to talk to him and the community, and we can make sure that he's safe because he's a little bit older, but it's just nice that we get to talk to the community. On March 31st, I was very excited, but also really nervous to contact Nicole, but it was really fun when we got there, and I was so excited that my friends and family were there to support me.
Making contact with the International Space Station isn't just as simple as turning on a radio. We had a true group effort between the University of Arkansas and the Bella Vista Amateur Radio Clubs, and just getting the necessary equipment to make sure that everything was just right was really the most important thing technically.
The hardest thing that we had to do for this project was probably that we didn't even really get a spring break. We were up here for a few days and we practiced a lot of ham radio.
First we had to set up and we had to test our radio equipment to make sure that the frequencies, the power levels, all the audio settings were exactly perfect, as well as being able to run all the cables from the roof. The antenna was our biggest challenge. We positioned it on the roof of Lakeside Junior High, ran cables down into the building, and the hardest thing was actually just being able to take the cables, from the door, put them back up on the roof every time so that the doors could lock securely for the school. So anytime we wanted to test, we had to run those cables back down, and that was quite challenging. We also had to make sure that our satellite tracking system was just perfect. We had to precisely calibrate it. The ISS is moving about 17,000 miles per hour across the sky, and so even a small alignment error can mean losing the signal. So getting those telemetry settings were very, very important.
We did a podcast for Springdale right after, and I was nervous for it, but it was really fun to do that too and share with some other people how we did this.
For the past 2 years, we've been partnering up with the Arkansas Game and Fish.
Last year we applied to be a school of conservation, but they said that it's not our time to shine just yet. We have to do a little more work. We were an East group of leadership, but we weren't a fully school full of leadership.
We've held 2 fishing derbies. We've sank Christmas trees for fish habitats in Beaver Lake.
And one of our cool East projects is that we are going to make bat boxes for our school. It's going to help us get more habitats instead of them living in attics and other places where they don't belong. We already got 2 grants so far, one with 1,000 and one with 150.
I'm a competitive dancer and I've gone to Dallas and Missouri and Branson and Kansas City, and there's just really nothing like Arkansas.
This map is basically where if you get bit by a snake in Northwest Arkansas, it will show you your spots of interest, meaning the spots you would most likely get bit in, and it'll show you the hospitals with your anti-venom. Mr. Derek Ratchford, he was in charge of the Hunt Nature Center. He wanted to know how much anti-venom there is, and we needed to make a map on that. What I'm partnering with for the snake anti-venom map is CrowFab, which is something that it's a medicine that you can use for if you get bit by a snake. I am using ArcGIS and Onyx Backcountry. We wanted to use ArcGIS. We're told we have to use Onyx Backcountry. We used both, but then the downside of Onyx was that because you had to put each individual hospital in there in each spots of interest.
Hello, this is Brian Culpepper with CAST, and I want to make sure that we thank Jackson from Sonora Springdale East Elementary School for presenting at our Northwest Arkansas GIS Day in 2025. Jackson presented in front of 30 to 40 GIS professionals from Northwest Arkansas about his anti-venom project. What he was looking to do is solve a community problem that we have. There are only few hospitals in our Northwest Arkansas region that carry snake antivenom on site. And what Jackson has done is develop a mapping app, and he won an award with Onyx to help him map and communicate to others where the snake antivenom can be located. If they're hiking at HAR-BER Conservation Area or out in the Madison County Wildlife Management Area. If they are snake bitten, his app will tell them where to go to get treatment. And that is a great community service project. We're proud of him.
When you get bit by a snake, especially a poisonous one, a venomous one, then let's say you go up there, you need emergency help, and they don't have what you need, and then you're in deep trouble because minutes are everything, and you've just wasted a whole bunch of them.
Those Blessings is a local nonprofit service organization for veterans and active duty men and women. We're the only Blue Star family outpost in the state of Arkansas.
Levi and Lily, it's my understanding that you guys both have service projects that you're working on for 2026. Can you share a little bit about those and perhaps maybe the role that you guys serve as youth ambassadors?
My service project is called Hero Tales, and at a January event on January 24th, we're going to have booths that we set up where a soldier from the 142nd in the Army can read to their children to create a special memory too.
And you have your teacher here with you this morning, correct?
Teacher.
What are you doing here?
Well, Levi's part of our EAST program at Sonora Elementary. EAST turned 30 years old this last week, and it stands for Education Accelerated by Service and Technology, and where we give kids access to amazing tools like video editing and drones and 3D printing, and they partner up with people like Those Blessings to solve problems out in our community, and it's a great opportunity to be able to share about that today.
And I am curious, why did you guys want to get involved with this organization? Do you have a personal tie?
And my dad is also in the military. I'm a Blue Star child.
Wow, oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much for sharing. That is absolutely incredible.
You guys just watched a clip of us talking about our story with KNWA News. Hero Tales started before I was born. My dad deployed in Iraq, and my brother, he's now 17, he got a daddy book. What a daddy book is, before somebody goes away for a long time, it just creates a good memory that you can have for a long time. And the reason why I wanted one was because I wanted to create a special memory for whenever my dad deploys here soon. Those Blessings gave us $1,000 for the mailing and buying the new books. We also got $1,500 from Altrusa. Here in a couple of days, on February 8th, we're going to go down to a drill down at Fort Chaffee, and we're going to film there because on original date, January 24th, it got snowed out from our big snowstorm. And we're also going to have another makeup day after spring break.
Thank you for watching our application.